Hey everybody, it's Christopher Tompkins here for the Social Marketing Academy. Thank you so much for joining me today. I have a really good topic and it's timely. Oh, don't we love a timely topic here? We are going to be talking about Cyber Monday versus Black Friday. What is the best fit or choice for you to use for your business to promote through that holiday season in November? So I get questions about this all the time, so I wanted to give you some really quick and easy feedback on how I would advise clients to use Cyber Monday and Black Friday for their businesses, and kind of what is the best fit for the different business types. So I don't want to be real long-winded here, but what I want to do is give you some really easy, actionable tips, which is what the Social Marketing Academy is all about. So after this episode, I want you to be able to walk away with a really clear idea of what is going to be the best for your business, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, or maybe neither of them. Maybe your holiday or your promotion should be best waited, maybe shelved until January. Maybe it's the New Year, New You angle that you need to be focusing on instead of the highly competitive Cyber Monday, Black Friday marketplace. So folks, if you're listening to the show for the first time, I want to welcome you. The Social Marketing Academy is all about trying to give back the information that I have learned over the years as a social media marketer with my firm, The Go Agency. We're a Florida-based social media marketing and online marketing firm for clients all over the world. And what we've seen, and my team has seen, we find people make common mistakes. People have common questions, and we find late-breaking ways of, adding some different tactics to your overall strategy. That's what the show is all about. Also, if you like the sound of that, I would like to encourage you to check out our website, thegoagencyusa.com. On that website, you can find out more about our services, of course, and our team and all that good stuff. But what I really want to direct you to is our blog. On our blog, we basically have tons of content that we place every single week that is about how to better market your business online. So definitely check that out. We have a newsletter there. We have a YouTube link to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/The Go Agency. And we put all of these podcasts up there as well. So if you ever want to share, those podcasts with your YouTube friends or whatever, go for it. And if you have any questions with me, please, every single one of those links gets back to me somehow. So if you want to ask any questions or you have an idea of some topics that you'd like me to cover in a future episode of the Social Marketing Academy, please let me know. Plus, I want you to check out our archive. We have tons of shows that will help you if you are a online marketer 101 or online marketing 501, whatever you want. There's lots of content there for you to check out. All right, let's get into the nitty-gritty of today. So, Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Okay, number one, if you are going to be marketing to anybody in the United States and you do have a product, these are two very important holidays. Now, they can be important for different reasons. They are really great for building visibility of your brand and of your products. So if people are unfamiliar with you and you want to kind of make a little bit of a splash and get in there and intermingle with other people, other leaders of your category, that November holidays, the November shopping holidays, let's say, not Thanksgiving, Cyber Monday and Black Friday are really good, two good spots for you to kind of jump in there and get rocking and rolling. Now, one of the things that I've seen is, and I've said this in the last few episodes, if you've been listening to them, as soon as you go into a store and you see the seasonal decorations for whatever season it is, that if you are going to be marketing to that season, you need to act fast. So if I'm seeing Christmas stuff, decorations and trees and things at the end of August, I need to start coming up with my strategy for Christmas fairly soon. Now, a lot of people are like, well, it's only going to be September. I'm not going to need anything for Christmas until, come on, after November. Yeah, but you need to get started early because there's lots of things that you need to check. And actually, one of the blogs I've written recently is your holiday marketing checklist, which lists all those items that will kind of slow you down if you're not ready. Because I feel that a lot of younger brands that are kind of constantly trying out new tactics will totally overlook the importance of the strategy that you need to put together for a Cyber Monday, Black Friday deal. For example, if I want to I'll just put up a Facebook ad. I'm going to put up a Facebook ad on Black Cyber Monday Eve, and then I'm going to run it on half of all day Cyber Monday. That's great. Guess what will happen? If you don't have your ad set up, tested, approved, it may not get approved by the time, if you're doing it too last minute, it may not be approved. It may not work. They may not spend the budget. There's lots of different things that can be pitfalls that if you're more proactive and you act earlier, it's much better for you. But that's neither here nor there in terms of what you should be choosing. Now, if we're looking at Black Friday versus Cyber Monday, if we really want to be kind of black and white with it, I do feel Black Friday lends itself better to bricks and mortar. Okay, meaning if you're actually a location that you want people to come in to shop at, you're in a strip mall, you're in a mall, you're in a market, you're in a square, wherever you are selling. If you want people to actually come to your place of business and make a purchase and exchange, I believe Black Friday is a really key player for that. Now, if you're selling things online, now this is where, okay, let's think about this. Why did Cyber Monday even happen? Cyber Monday happened because online shopping happened. So Black Friday, obviously, we've seen the trends over the years. Black Friday now is like, okay, I just finished my pumpkin pie at Thanksgiving. I'm jumping in the car. I mean, the last few years, the stores were open all day Thanksgiving for Black Friday, pre-Black Friday sales and all that kind of good stuff. So it's crazy because they're getting a little bit more desperate because the bricks and mortars are really suffering because of the giants like Amazon, which is also going to be an upcoming episode that we have about what not to do if you're selling on Amazon. But Amazon's another big one. And, they're really struggling. So they're trying to pull out all the stops. And one of the stops is that they're trying to do things earlier and earlier and earlier to outdo one another. So it's a challenging marketplace to say the least. But I really do feel that it is for I think it's a great one for a product-based business, local product-based business where the exchange would happen at the location level. Also, if you're a service-based business where someone actually has to go in to your location in order to get the service, then I would say that's it's a good time for doing that. Again, I don't think a lot of people are going to be getting oil changes on Black Friday, but maybe you could do if you're a local garage, say, I don't know, just trying to pull out something that's kind of like off the beaten path in terms of Black Friday. I would say if you do something like that, maybe it's buy one, get one free oil change certificates that you can give as gifts to your kids or to whatever. I mean, I don't think an oil change is a super sexy gift, but maybe if you did a full wash and wax and I don't know that much about cars, but something that a car enthusiast would find exciting, then you can do something like that and maybe create a sale around that, and you do that on Black Friday. So they actually have to come into your location to make that exchange. Now, Cyber Monday is for online. Of course, retail stores will kind of start piggybacking onto that, and I think that's great. But there's enough. There's two big days here. Cyber Monday tends to be extremely competitive online. So websites can be kind of slower, and sometimes the deals aren't that great as well. I think that was another big piece of feedback from the last run of Cyber Mondays. But if you have a website that you're selling your products online, if you're selling your products on Amazon, Cyber Monday is where you want to be. I mean, obviously Amazon has their own special holiday as well, Prime Day. But Cyber Monday is also a very big Amazon shopping day. But also, if you have a Shopify website, that's where you should be as well, okay? This is something that's really big. You can drive traffic using online ads, pay-per-click, all the other different things that you would usually use. But I would say that if you are local, I would say you're thinking Black Friday, and if you're trying to sell things online only, Cyber Monday. What if you do both? You do both. Maybe you're a shop that has an online shop and a bricks and mortar. Then you would do Black Friday and Cyber Monday. Now, that's another thing I wanted to mention too is when you're dealing with budget. And then I'm going to leave you here because I think that that is the main thrust of this. But the second piece of this is what I mentioned earlier. And what I said was, you need to prepare. You need to see if you're going to place ads. You should see if the sites are going to approve them and this, that, and the other. Because the amount of ads that are placed online during this period is frightening. So the competition is very high. What does that mean to you? That means that those ads are going to be much more expensive than they would normally. So if you were thinking about placing it, I'm just using Facebook because it's probably the one that everybody understands the most. But if you're going to be placing a Facebook advertisement, and you do them all the time, you just started in March, and you've been doing them, and you get the hang of it. You know everything. You know what your budget's going to be by now. You know what your engagement, your impressions, your reach, your click-through rates, blah 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 blah. Flush that all down the toilet for Cyber Monday and Black Friday. Those ads are going to be completely different. They're going to be more expensive. Why? Because there's going to be more people trying to place them. So what they're trying to do is increase the barrier of entry so that they can service most of these ads. Obviously, that's what you think would be the logical outcome, so we'll just go with that. But you have to think about that and beforehand, because what if you've only budgeted for maybe $100, which is ridiculous, but $100 for a Cyber Monday deal. $100 could be 2 clicks to your ad. That's how much it could jump. From maybe before, it was $1.75. And you're like, oh, I'll get at least 80 to 85 clicks. I'll see what that looks like, and then I'll throw some more money onto it after I take a look at it. Well, no, that's not how it works. You're going to spend more money. So budget for more money. I would usually go, as a rule, double your average budget and just have that available. Then if you don't use it all, you don't use it all. You see what I mean? Like, if you have it available, you've planned for it, you've got the ad approved, you know how much money extra you might need, you're ahead of the game. But if you're running at top speed the day of Thanksgiving, setting up your the Sunday before Cyber Monday, setting up your sale and getting everything going, it's going to be a rude awakening. And I don't want that for you. Also, if you're doing pay-per-click ads or anything like that as well, this holds true the same. So online advertising during this period is going to be extremely high. So you need to have a little bit of an extra budget available for that. Now, again, what sites are going to be the best for these types of deals, and so on and so forth. I mean, Facebook tends to be the one where everyone's leaning to that. Instagram is fantastic too, because now they're offering new ways of interacting with stories where you can purchase products directly from that through advertising, which I find very, very appealing. And Facebook will soon be following suit with that. Twitter is fine for this type of thing, but there's lots of different factors that you need to consider. But I think if you're going into the season and you have to choose one of them, choose based on where you want your customer ideally to do an exchange with you. Do you want them to walk through your threshold, or do you want them to log onto your website or another shopping site? The last piece of advice I want to give you, and I'm going to cover this on the Amazon episode that will be coming up very shortly, be very careful if you're doing Facebook any advertising that is linking directly to the product page of your Amazon listing. If you're selling on Amazon. If you're not, ignore this. But one of the things is that we've seen a lot of people make this mistake. What they'll do is they'll actually place a Facebook advertisement for their listing on Amazon. Okay, fine, sounds good. Then what happens is say that the ad pulls great, but it doesn't convert. So if I get 100 clicks and not one person buys it, Amazon looks at it as that no one is interested in that product, and it pushes your results lower. Okay, this is a very key point for you to know. It will hurt you if you're sending traffic directly from a sponsored ad to your Amazon listing and people are not purchasing. So Amazon's it's a very tricky beast, but I just want to let you know, if you're going to be doing that for Cyber Monday or Black Friday, just keep that in mind. All right, folks, it's been so much fun. I hope you've enjoyed this episode. These are two of the holidays that are probably my least favorite in terms of sales, because I feel like they're a little watered down. But I do feel that they are very useful for you to get an indicator of how things are going to be working within your marketplace through the rest of the year. They're great for raising your visibility and then grabbing some sales at the same time. And also, Local, if you are a bricks and mortar, getting some people through your door is always good. So happy holidays, everybody, and good luck during the November sales and blitz. I'm Christopher Tompkins with the Social Marketing Academy. Again, you can check us out. We have 4 shows that we do every single month. Short, sweet, to the point. I want to give you information that you can use in real time. So, folks, visit us online, thegoagencyusa.com. Check out the blog page, lots of goodies there. And until next time, this is Christopher Tompkins for the Social Marketing Academy. Take care, everyone.